welcome to the Electric Spice series. I'm here at the D'Addario headquarters, and I'm going to be demonstrating on an NS Design electric violin, the NXT line. I have Zyx strings by D'Addario on my instrument, and a little later I'll be using the LR Baggs preamp and the Zoom special effects box. This is a 4-part series, and if you hang with me, you'll see at the end of each of these tutorials I have some information about discounts from Electric Violin Shop and also the loaner program with NS Design. Now we also have syncopation in this score, and syncopation means that your bow is changing directions on the and of the beat. It's helpful to think in terms of eighth notes, so 1 and 2 and 1 and 2, and I'm counting in 2 because the Bollywood Strings score is in 2/4 time. That by tracking the and, it's going to tell me when to change bow direction, but we also want to have a small accentuation because we want to have that feeling of pulling or pushing against gravity, kind of like imagine that you're walking on concrete and feel how your feet would move on concrete. There's no resistance, it's very easy to move. Let's say you're wearing sneakers, okay? Then let's say you take off your socks and your sneakers and you walk on sand. Now you've got some friction, you have to work a little harder in your feet. Now step into the ocean and walk through the ocean water. And you get to put a little bit of a kick into your move to get those feet, to move through the water. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to emulate that, moving the bow through water in this kind of weird image, in order to create that syncopated sound. Now, if I play it without that extra, see how it loses all of its energy, all of its color? And this, it's indicated through an accent in the score, but we don't want, we don't want like that hard-hitting, marchy kind of thing in the body where you're thinking down into the floor. We actually, I like to think of accents or inflections in world music as, rather than leaning into the index finger, gosh, I'm having a lot of water images here in this section, aren't I? Think of the breaststroke through water, okay? And imagine the feeling of the water on the palm of your hand. And then with your bow, imagine that you feel that water or the air touching the palm of your hand. You create an inflection then without that hard-hitting, marchy kind of feel, and that helps highlight that syncopation there. So that's going to give you some support as you work on this score, or for those of you who aren't working on the Bollywood Strings score, I hope that this has been useful to you in terms of a few techniques you can apply to your playing. NS Design, the maker of the NS series of electric violins, has generously offered to loan your school, if you are a part of a school orchestra or you are a string director, an NS Design instrument to use for the performance of Bollywood Strings published by Kendor, the junior or the senior or both editions. The score itself is an interlocking score, meaning that your junior orchestra can perform it as a standalone, your senior can perform it as a standalone, but the two orchestras can come together and perform their parts, and they all interlock as one. There is an electric violin part for each level that can be played simultaneously, or you can opt to just have one part played. The loaner program, the information for that, along with an exciting offer from the Electric Violin Shop of 10% off for a Zoom effects box or an LR Baggs preamp. That information is available at julielyon.com, and I hope that you will take advantage of both. They're great companies.